What's up? My name is Arvindh, and I wanted to welcome you to the 10,000 Game Masters course. Apart from the floppy hat, I've been playing tabletop role-playing games like Dungeons and Dragons since about 2019, all right? And from then till now, I've introduced hundreds of people, perhaps even 1,000, to the hobby. Now, the good thing is, not a lot of new people playing games like Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinder and Call of Cthulhu. However, they are just players. And the biggest bottleneck we have in our hobby is that we don't have enough game masters, right? And that's what this entire course that I've made for free on YouTube is for. It is to help you become a game master yourself, all right? It's simple, it's plain, it's a step-by-step thing. And this is the process that I use pretty much every other week to keep my 5-year plus home game still running, all right? So this is tried and tested. The way the process is going to work is like this. First, we're going to define the status quo around a location, and then we're going to stabilize it because of the villain's actions. We're going to flesh out the villain's motives, and then we're going to be looking at what is the PC's goal? How do they get to know about what they need to do? And once we have that, then like a movie, we're going to be plotting out an ideal journey for the players from when they hear about the hook all the way till them defeating the villain and coming back home to get the reward, right? But remember, that's a movie. And our hobby, our games, they don't work like that because players are players and they're going to be doing player style stuff. And that means that everything that we do is probably not going to survive first contact with the player. But don't worry. Don't worry. Once we have this list of scenes, okay, that's plotting out from the beginning to the end, we're going to develop a few additional scenes as well that we can use to buy time for us or to react to the players when they're interacting with the system. Because see, our job as game masters is not to enforce this flowchart that we've made. No, our job is to play to find out what happens. It is to become the system, the scenario itself, and respond to the player's actions and then see where the thing goes. It's not our job to railroad our players to go a specific way. No, it's our job to respond realistically as the players. Now, I must confess, I am not someone who just created all of this out of thin air, right? I've read some books. I'm very, very grateful to the various teachers I've had, whether they know about me or not, and to the various GMs I have played with and played under so that, they've really helped shape my understanding as well. Okay. So once we've got like a list of those scenes, like a flowchart, we're going to be fleshing them out with 2 specific mnemonics that I've made. One's called Legend and the other one's called Farts. Yes, it is called Farts, and we're going to be using that to flesh out those scenes and to help you prepare for those scenes as a game master. Then finally, we're going to be looking at combat as well, where we're going to be using another mnemonic, ASURAN. And use that, you can have some great combat as well. And then finally, we'll wrap up the course with a bunch of videos on rules versus rulings, how to actually run stuff at the table, and answering any questions you have, okay? It's absolutely free. I don't want anything from you except once you do this, right? Follow along, do the exercises as I'm doing them on the screen. You will have your adventure. And once you have it, please go and run it. Okay, this is important. And if you'd like, you can join the 10,000 Game Masters community. I'm pretty sure I have something in the doobly-doo somewhere. Bonus credit if you know who I'm referring to when I'm saying doobly-doo. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.